Rob, what's it? Right, go ahead, big.
Hey, Chris. Oh,
Jesus, Rob, are you? Fuck me. It's either speed or cocaine, one of the two.
Chris,
it's either speed or cocaine or ketamine, one of the two.
It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, and we're doing the weekly dose.
We are.
Why
is it taking us so long, Rob? Do you know why?
We were predisposed.
Yeah, fucking no shit. Not with work, I might add.
Geez, you leaned way into the curse words early.
Me? Rob,
yeah, you've
listen.
already sworn twice.
I know, but we need to work this out because I think we need to, you know what I mean? Google is hammering us with the whole fucky cock shit, you know what I mean? It's hammering us. We're way down. What's, Rob, hold on. Tequila, no, red wine. Am I right?
Just trying to see if I have any.
I've no drink at all. I don't have any drink. I've been out working in the field.
In the fields?
Yep.
In the potato fields?
No, taking down trees.
Have you been catching a few potatoes?
Hold on a second.
Did you bring your nets?
No, listen. If I say I'm taking down a tree, can the people from the disability thing get me?
You weren't taking down the tree. Your father-in-law was.
No, no.
No, you didn't.
Joint effort. Well, in fairness, he did most of it because he said he knew what he was doing. Bear mouth. Do you know what a bear mouth is, Rob? Do you know what a bear mouth is? Do you know,
no.
A bear mouth is if you go in that way and out that way, and you leave just enough of the tree that whenever you...
Is that a sexual thing?
Well, no, it didn't feel.
Bear mouth?
It didn't. No, he watches these, Rob. He watches. It'd be really awkward at Christmas.
I don't know.
Jesus, it'd be really awkward at Christmas. No, it wasn't sexual. Although I do love him, but in a very...
I'm not talking about your father-in-law. I'm talking about the tree.
No, we had a big massive tree. It was blocking light from our neighbours, and we decided to be good neighbours and take it down. A nice tree.
Good for you.
And Leah's dad brought tools you would not... Poles with razor sharp things on it and chainsaws.
Pruning items.
Pruning
good
items.
For him.
Hey, but he's, you know what, I have to say this, a shout out to David. He is...
A man's man. He's a real man.
Did you know what? I don't feel he's a man's man, but I do feel he's a real man. I do feel he is somebody to want your team if your helicopter came down in Vancouver. Maybe not Vancouver. And what's a distant part of Canada?
The Northwest Territories.
Yeah, you want him there. The helicopter comes down. The pilot's dead. You know, I mean, you're going to eat him. But there's only two of you survived. David's one of them. You want him in your team. He's going to build you a really good hut.
The Yukon.
But you know what he could do? He could probably... Oh,
Edmonton. There you go. There's someone really remote that you don't want to be.
Edmonton?
Yeah.
Well, we were there today. I said to him, he didn't really catch on because he doesn't really like... Well, he does like me, I think. He does like... I know he knows if he likes me. He'll probably tell me after this. But I said...
You married his daughter.
I know, in fairness.
That's enough for him.
We know his best daughter, I think, Rob.
Don't push it, Chris.
His best daughter. But listen to this here. We're out in the car and I said it today felt... Because we were doing manly, woody things. You know what I mean? I know it's a woman's world at the minute. But what happened was... it felt like the Waltons / Little House on the Prairie. It felt wholesome, you know what I mean? Plus I played I'm a Lumberjack and It's Okay from the Monty Python because he was wearing Husqvarna braces.
That's, yeah.
I know.
And then did you bring him tea on a platter?
No, I went down and bought him with, I don't know, 6 different types of buns and
a beer?
No, fuck it, beer. He's driving back to Fermanagh. The Fermanagh people don't drink beer.
Tequila?
Oh, I'd love to. Maybe at Christmas. But what we did was we had scones. You know what I mean? And really nice soup. Helen, his wife, my mother-in-law, she makes the most...
That's very manly, Chris.
She makes the most excellent soup.
Get some scones.
Scones.
After a manly day, here you go, here's a scone.
But you know what was the problem?
You couldn't get me a bear claw.
Rob, you identify with this.
I love a bear claw.
You'll identify with this.
Even a donut.
Leah sent me out.
You got me scones.
Leah sent me out to clean the shit from the back garden, okay? Dog shit. And I lifted 5. We haven't done it in 2 days, right? So I thought 5. That's probably about right. You know, I mean, there's maybe one lurking somewhere. Three poos, and the tree came down. David was like, "Oh, there's a poo there. We have to avoid that." I felt this high, this high. And in the wintertime, whenever poos are like really mushy, and you can't quite get a grasp of it, and then my thumb got covered in poo because I was so nervous I didn't put my hand properly in the bag. Anyway,
Chris, go buy some long kitchen gloves, rubber kitchen gloves, and a garbage bag.
So you
pick up your poo.
But it's plastic. I use biodegradable. I can't believe you're saying that, Rob. I use biodegradable.
No, we don't
try and backtrack.
Plastic anything. No, we don't buy plastic anything. All of the feed comes in plastic bags. We use the bags where the feed came in.
I see what you're saying.
So, Chris.
Yes, Rob.
How are you?
I'm really, really good. How many stories have I, Rob?
I got 2. How many you got?
I've got 1, but it's a really fucking good story. Well, it's a 1 story with maybe 20 stories inside of it.
That you could talk about for about an hour and a half?
No, that I can talk about for 1 minute 30 seconds. And you guys, it's a fire you light, not a bucket you fill, Rob, with us. I say stuff.
It's a what?
It's a fire you light, not a bucket you fill. Have you never heard that? It's a fire you light, not a bucket you fill.
It's a fire.
It's a fire.
You said a fairy light.
You fucking Christmas tree addict.
Fire you light. It's a fire you light, not a fairy light.
So listen, let me explain this because it's really important. I say Larry Clark, okay? You go and...
Larry.
I say Larry. I say Larry Clark.
Clark.
Yeah, and you go...
Larry Clark.
You go away and you fucking investigate Larry Clark. I'm not going to say you go and look at Tulsa.
I know who Larry Clark is.
Huh?
Oh my God.
You know who he is? No, of course you do know who he is. Everybody knows who he is. But what I'm saying is, if I say to a student, for instance, this image is, the message or the tones, whatever, is reminiscent of Larry Clark. I don't feel that I have to go into the whole Larry Clark history. I'll say a bit about it. But what I do expect is, whenever that student's off having a poo and they've got their iPhone, they need to, Google who Larry Clark is and see what the crack is and look up Tulsa and all the rest of the stuff. You know what I'm saying? A fire you light, I give you a name and you go and you investigate that name. That's what That's what these podcasts are. We're not going to go into detail and stuff. Why would we do that at our
We usually do. But my first story, I know how many Leicas you own, Chris.
3.
But there's a new one on the market that you need to get.
How much?
It's cheap.
3.5.
It's
3.5K.
No, it's it's 3,700 pounds.
There you go.
Of $4,895. Chris, you sitting down for this one?
Go ahead.
You need to wrap your mind around this.
Are we talking pixels?
Yeah, we can talk some pixels.
Okay.
It's I think it's 24.6 megapixels.
Good.
Okay, so it's kind of like your Canon 5D used to be.
That's a good size. I like that size. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, can you imagine shooting your Canon at 25 frames per second with no buffer?
Fuck off. Are you serious?
So basically, dude, you're shooting video, raw video with no sound at 25 frames per second, with no buffer.
Sony will be
until you fill up that card.
Sony will be raging.
It's hilarious. So Leica brought out this new camera. It's called the SL2.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
3,700 pounds. Yeah, it came out last week, and the specs on it are just, they're hilarious. Leica is now moving into the mirrorless video camera.
Yeah, okay. It's electronic, mechanical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does
plays it on set.
10-bit. I'm sure there's a silent mode. So you could adapt you could mount all your old Leica lenses straight onto this bottom.
Okay. Sure. I like the thought of
Yeah,
that.
and it does 10-bit HLG, and it does 4K DCI, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty impressive, especially for a Leica. So.
Well, the thing is, Rob, we think of this here. What name is synonymous with high end in cameras?
Oh, Yeah, I mean, Leica.
Yeah.
I mean, not always for the bodies, especially with the old Rs, with the old R, the SLR cameras, the film cameras, which were just basically Minoltas. But I mean, the glass is just incredible.
Let's say I'm shooting, I don't know, Kylie Minogue, okay? Not Kylie Minogue. Not Kylie Minogue. No. Let's think of somebody else.
Sure, let's do Kylie Minogue.
No, I want to shoot somebody.
Because we did her 2 weeks ago.
No, I know I've talked about Kylie Minogue. People think of a thing for her. Let's say we're shooting, I don't know. Who's famous, Rob? Give me a famous actor.
Nicole Kidman. She was just here.
No, she's just away. Let's say we're shooting Nicole Kidman.
Remember, Nicole Kidman's also a photographer.
No, I know.
They featured her photographs over the internet quite frequently in the past couple of weeks.
No, she's a darn good photographer. But let's say this: I walk on set. Okay, no, I wasn't on set. Of course, it was Aidan Moynihan, who is, I have to say, and if you're not following Aidan on Instagram, you need to get with the program. Landscapes. But also his still stuff is just unbelievable. But let's say Nicole's there, I rock up with a Leica. We're going to have a conversation. Do you know what I mean?
She's going to melt.
She's going to melt.
She will melt. She'll see that red dot.
Yeah.
She'll see that red dot and just go,
Chris.
What's your name, big boy?
And you know what I'm going to say? None of your business, Nicole, because I'm not here to flirt with you. As handsome as I am.
I'm here to work.
I'm here to work, not flirt,
I work,
babes.
I work hard.
Here's a photograph. Here's a photograph of Leah.
Very hard.
Here's a photograph of
Leah. I work
Leah.
hard and long.
Yeah. Oh, Rob, you couldn't do this job because you'd get the sack, or you get the sack. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, Nicole, because you've made me angry now. Nicole, it's not happening, babes. Here's Leah. Look at this photograph here. This is Leah, and this is Patrick and Ryan.
There's no comparison.
But I'm saying to her, stop it. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I'm walking away, Nicole, because what you've done is you've upset me, and I'm not working this film anymore. I don't want to do it. Who do you think you are over here from Melbourne, wherever you are? I'll speak to you later on. Go and speak.
We've gone down some weird tangent now.
Rob, she has really upset me. How dare she think just because I have a Leica that I'm hot?
Do you want her email? You can send her an email.
I have her email. Do you think I work at high end, Rob? You know, her email was so last yesterday.
What's your story, Chris?
Rob, my story's brilliant. I've got an unboxing to do. At last.
Oh, did you buy something?
No. Yeah, I did. I was going to say somebody give it to me, but the person that gave it to me would know that I didn't give it to me. They watching. Oh no, I can't do it because my address is on it. And Nicole sees that, she'd be fucking all over
Turn it upside down.
I'm going to cover my address now. You know why?
Turn the box upside down.
No, I can't because my address on it. Nicole, if you're watching this, ignore the address. Don't try and erase my hands because the address will not be under it. Crazy Australian. What age is Nicole? I do love her.
36.
No, he's not 36, me old arse.
26?
No, she's not. She's like 45. What age was she whenever she did that can thing? What was the can film?
I don't know. I never saw
it. Oh, you do. What do you call it? Moulin Rouge.
Never saw it.
Rob, you haven't lived. You need to see her inside the elephant.
I did, however, shoot the MTV special. There was an MTV makeover special for regular people to do the Moulin Rouge.
You need a kick in the hole, Rob. That doesn't make you special. That makes you sound like...
I'm just remembering. I was there in the studio in LA shooting this. And they're all talking about this Moulin Rouge movie, and I had never seen it, and I had no idea.
You need to get it's a great movie. But what I have to say is,
Baz did it, didn't he?
Yeah, Baz Luhrmann. Yeah. I also did an MTV special. Do you know that? I don't want to get out because mine was better than yours, but I'll not go down that because you're a better photographer than me. You're watching this here. Look. Is my address visible?
Yeah, I'm watching, Chris. I'm watching.
It's Photoworks, Rob. What am I obsessed with at the minute?
Oh, did you get your gallery in a box?
It's not a gallery in a box, Rob. Get right. You'll get sued.
Exhibition in a box.
It's a festival.
It's a box in a box.
It's a festival in a box, Rob. You tried 3 times there.
You have to say it with a lisp.
Did I say it with a lisp?
I'm
trying to be sexy. Photoworks. Propositions for alternative narratives. You watching this here?
Yeah, I'm watching.
Rob, I've talked about this 3 times. 3 times. Also, I got the Photoworks art, visual, and culture, the collaboration thing edition. Okay, because you know what I did?
Did you get all this because you just became a member?
Rob,
or did you have to buy this separately?
No, Rob, I got into so much trouble with Leah because I sent her a message. I lied to Leah. I said, quick, last week, Leah sent me 35 quid. I need to sign up for a thing for a unit still. It's like, right. She thought it was work. And she sent
so you got an advance on your allowance?
Yeah, she sent it right, and there was no question.
Does that mean you have to vacuum your room twice?
No, listen.
Your bedroom twice?
She was slightly tiddly, sent it. I was on, because I'd been speaking to Shwar Malvan, who is the director for Photoworks. We were doing a thing, Belfast Exposed. Anyway, and she was doing a talk on the exhibition in the box at the end of it. Now we'd talked this the other week. I was like, oh Christ, I was like, have I been hypnotized? Because I've been talking about this for a few months. I need to get it. She talked about it. Mm-hmm. You know, I said we'd talked about it. I hadn't talked about it very well because I'm not very good at talking about it. But I need to buy this, okay? Because we have new wall space downstairs. We're renovating, and we're looking at getting some stuff to put onto it. And I thought, fuck, this is it. 35 quid. This is going to feel like, you know, like the whole space. So I lied to Leah, got the thing, sent away, and it landed, right? Now,
does Leah know that you lied to her?
Yeah, because she said to me next day, what was that money for? And I pushed away by talking about Lou and having...
Oh, damn. I thought maybe myself and the whole audience had something on you on that one.
No. I talked about... She did mention it. I buffed it off for 2 or 3 days, talking about Lou's nappy being full and the wash machine not being right, and me fixing the dishwasher and the tree that came down. So there was loads of conversation. But then I get drunk and I said to her, Leah, I feel really bad, but I have to admit to this, this is what I bought. Right? She was not happy. The next day it arrived, we opened it.
Did she spank you?
No, Leah just
put you over her knee and spank you?
No, Leah would just use an elbow to go right in. It's no spanking, it's not like a gentle thing. Leah just goes, because I'm a big old rough male, silly billy Irish guy, she just goes straight in for the kill. But then it came, Rob, and what happened? We opened it together, right? And look at this. Right, you can't see it. I'm going to show it to you, right?
I can see it.
It's just right there. It just says propositions for alternative narratives, Photoworks, right? But then, right, I'm not even joking here. Then you open it, right, and you get these names, okay? These names here. If anybody hasn't looked at these artists, okay, that shame on you, silly billies. Go and look. Right, now I had a heads up with Shwar because she took us through a beautiful...
Do you want to throw out some of those names?
Yeah.
And we'll put them in the description.
Oh, Rob, you see, this is the problem, because I'll just go for the names I can...
Oh, just go for it. Butcher them all, dude. Just do them all.
Shwar,
it'll be a game for the viewers to match up what you said
I'm going to be honest
with the actual printed words underneath.
Shwar has been, you know, it's like she's been lauded lots of times now, you know, and you read stuff about people who are bright and all the things they do, and you wonder why. And then whenever you chat to them, you're like, you get it like kind of instantly, as I talked about last week. I don't want to be sycophantic with this, but okay, Farah Al Qasimi. That seems
pretty good.
Seems pretty good. Lotte Andersen. Okay.
Good.
Pixy Liao, Alix Marie, Ronan Mckenzie, Alberta Whittle. Now there's a few there I haven't talked about because I don't want to embarrass myself or embarrass them. I don't want to get any letters from solicitors saying I'm a knob. But what you get, Rob, is listen. See when we talk about it and you know what the crack is, and then you get it, and then you get these A3 posters that you know. I'm doing an exhibition with this, okay, right? And it's just like the work is, I'm not even joking you, saying, you know the way if that amount of artists, right? So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 artists. Okay, you think to yourself, okay, if I get 5 in that, I'll be content. Okay, for 35 quid. I'm not even joking you. There is nothing in this. There's nothing in this that doesn't suit me. Okay.
Right. Wow.
It is absolutely. I took it into BX, showed the guys, and I judge people who didn't get it. You know what I mean? It's going to be it's my new way of making friends. If people don't get it, then then they can go fuck themselves. You know what I'm saying? Let me just open. Oh fuck! I'm trying not to get it. I don't want it to go out of order because I don't sure. I've signed up for an OCD online course to make me not want to be so much OCD because I've got really bad OCD at the minute. So I'm trying not to get things out of line, and maybe it's not. Look, you can't see it. You won't get all of this in. It's upside down. Holy mother of goodness! They have for £35, Rob, right, to become a supporter, a member, and support artists. What I have got, I'm not even joking here, is they've basically handed me the future of photography. And I don't mean that with the artists because they're brilliant, but also with the concept of fucking a box that I can curate. I've talked about this at length. I'm going to stop. But you know what you need to do? You need to go. There's only, they said there was, Schwarz said there was 50 left, and I got one. So there's
50.
There's 49 left. Yeah, out of 1,000, I think. It's just, you want to know what's going on. You want to feel. If you want to feel insignificant and insecure in photography, go and buy it. It's an education. I'll stop now because you've got another story. It is without a doubt the best thing I've bought in 10 years, and I'm not saying that for any other reason than it's upsettingly true. There you go. Plus, I'll say this really quickly: Noel Bowler, his Kickstarter's finished. He did extraordinarily well. You need to go and support further if you can. That's all I'll say. Rob, what's your next story?
My next story, Chris, I know we've talked about it over the past month, but our friends in New Zealand with Narrative.
You love
Select,
that. Are they paying you now?
Dude, no. I mean, it's really just streamlined my workflow.
Rob, do you know what? Have they have competition? Have they been cracked?
They have some serious competition.
Is it big people competition?
No, it's not Adobe yet.
Oh, okay. They'll buy them.
It's a small, I think it's a one-man show. I'm not sure.
Not Crazy Fellow.
It's called Cull
nice
AI.
Name. Called what?
Cull, CullAI. And it's on the Apple App Store.
Oh.
And if you're basically on Catalina operating system or newer, you can run it. So unfortunately, right now I can't run it.
For free?
You can run the beta, you can run a trial version for free. It'll do 50 images at a time. Or, Chris, you can buy the full version. Are you sitting down?
Yeah.
You can buy the full version, Chris. Are you sitting down?
Sitting down.
For £10.
Shut the fucking door. Oh dear.
Yes. So obviously, this just broke everything.
Have you told our New Zealand pals about this?
Oh, I'm sure they're aware.
Have you told them? Have you told them, Rob?
No, I haven't told them.
You telltale tit. Or telltale tad. Tid. You telltale tid.
So basically, from my understanding, is that it does pretty much the exact same thing.
Okay.
It's got a little bit different UI. So, I mean, there's
DNGs.
It supposedly works they've got a Lightroom plugin coming.
Okay.
They're developing a Lightroom plugin. I'm not sure how it works transposing the images back and forth between Lightroom and the Cull AI program, but dude, $10, £10, whatever, and that's it.
And you own
there's
it.
No monthly. There's no monthly subscription.
What are our friends offering? It was a monthly subscription.
They were going for a subscription model.
Well,
that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Rob, do you think that these things are put out by other people that lessen the worth of the New Zealand guys, so that whenever Adobe go to buy it?
Well, I don't. I'm not sure who this developer is, but he's obviously been working on it, and he's developed it, and he knows that there's other competition out there. So for whatever reason, he's priced it beyond competitive. He's priced it on the low-balling side.
I know, but Adobe. If we look at how much Adobe, Photoshop, and Lightroom are, you're kind of. It's not.
Yeah,
it's
Chris. Yeah. So you look at this. If Narrative was going to do a monthly subscription, and this Cull AI has come out at $10 or £10 or whatever, Adobe is minutes away, dude.
No, of course.
Minutes away from releasing something.
Yeah.
So unless you get your product to market right now and price it competitively, and you sell out, it's gone. Like this culling idea of face blinking, eyes blinking, face in focus. This is all going to be gone in 6 months. It will be incorporated into Lightroom.
And do you think, Rob, that is the way forward?
Absolutely. Look at Chris. We only have a couple minutes here left. We have 2 minutes left. But listen, I read this article on Petapixel, and I read the comments underneath it, and there's people crying about, this isn't photography anymore. You're letting the computer, do your work. You shouldn't be photographing somebody if they're not in focus. You should,
but listen,
be wary of your trigger finger.
Yeah, go on set and try and say that.
But when it comes to commercial photographers who are actually working under pressure and time constraints, we don't get that chance to be a portrait photographer.
Yeah, it's okay.
We don't get that chance to be standing in the sunny field with sunflowers around and daisies and somebody. Oh, can you move a little bit forward? Can you move a little bit back? Can you move to your left? Can you move to right?
Listen,
I don't get that chance. I have to fire off 50 frames in the next 3 seconds.
Rob, you're so
that I can guarantee
what I'm saying?
that I'm going to get something in sharp.
I'm going to say this. Whenever you start talking sexy, I'm not even joking. I know it's a male thing. I know we're going to disenfranchise ourselves from lots of people. Whenever you start going over that chat, by Christ, Rob, I think you're a lovely man. Broad-chested. I know you've got wrinkly feet because you sewed them to me. Trench foot. Even the trench foot doesn't detract from how lovely you are.
Why, thank you, Chris.
I'm serious.
Can I just say something, Chris?
Yeah.
You're very important to me.
Rob, it's not I love you, because I've been doing I love you the whole way. I'm pointing to my eye.
You're very, very important to me.
Well, probably because...
And I'm so proud to know you as a friend.
Rob, you've cheered people up. Canada, Luna will no doubt be... Luna's birth. Happy birthday, Luna. Luna will be very pleased by that.
Is it Luna's birthday today?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. Happy birthday, Luna.
Happy birthday, Luna.
Link in the description.
Link in the description is right. To Luna's work. Very beautiful work. Rob, I'm going to say something really quickly. I've got really long hair and a very bushy beard. My nose is slightly purple because I haven't been looking after myself. But I am wearing a clean top. There you go.
Thanks, Chris. See you next week.
Are we gone?
Bye.
Right. When Go ahead.
Okay, we are now recording.
And this is the main recording of the Weekly Dose podcast. 3, you're on speakerphone?
You think I'm going to be sharp? Yeah, I'm on speakerphone.
2,
yeah.
1.
You're off speakerphone.
Speakerphone off.
I'm lowering you down. I wonder if I'm going to be sharp though. I'm going to put my face right into it and then move back.